Let's take a look at the processes. There are two ways of processing lignin: thermochemical and biological. First, we're going to talk about the thermochemical processes. We begin with thermolysis. Thermolysis is a form of pyrolysis. Biomass is rapidly heated up to temperatures between 450 and 600 degrees Celsius in the absence of air. Since there's only a limited amount of oxygen present, combustion of the smaller compounds into CO2 is not possible. Instead, biomass is converted into useful compounds such as carbon monoxide, methane, and hydrocarbons. With a catalyst, the selectivity towards the hydrocarbons can be increased. The next process we're going to talk about is hydrogenolysis. Hydrogenolysis is a reductive cleavage of lignin with gaseous hydrogen or an active hydrogenating solvent. It's the same concept as thermolysis, but then it works with hydrogen. It is a higher net conversion and a higher yield towards monophenols. Next to that, the process is operated at a lower temperature. The next process we look at is gasification. Gasification is quite similar to the previous mentioned thermolysis. Dried lignin is burned under low oxygen conditions to form carbon monoxide and hydrogen. The produced gas is called syngas and can be further processed into chemicals via the so-called Fischer-Tropsch process, or via gas fermentation with microorganisms. Another way of breaking down lignin is hydrolyzing it with a strong acid. This can be done, for example, with sulfuric acid for an hour at around 120 degrees Celsius. The downside of this process is that it is very harsh on your equipment. Therefore, enzymatic hydrolysis is preferred. Next to the previous mentioned methods, lignin can also be oxidized. The process of lignin oxidation produces aromatic aldehydes like vanillin and serine. Both substances are of great importance to the pharmaceutical, food and fragrance industry. Next to chemical processes, there are also biological processes to break down lignin. This is done by enzymes. The enzymatic degradation is based on enzymes of plants, fungi and bacteria that degrade lignin to feed on the lignin of the plants. These biological processes have a higher selectivity of cleavage of bonds and can be performed at lower temperatures. This makes them promising for industrial applications. Nonetheless, commercial-scaled biotransformation processes of lignin valorization are yet to be developed. The enzymes involved in the degradation of lignin can be grouped in peroxidases, phenol-oxidases, and accessory enzymes. The process of degradation of lignin occurs by a depolymerization of the lignin structure and cleavage of the aromatic rings by extracellular enzyme. Oxidation of the lignin occurs by the following process. 1. Oxidation of beta-O4 ligages. 2. Cleavage of the aromatic rings. And 3. Formation of cyclic carbonate structures.